All right, there we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to. I was waiting for this game for so long, so I wasn't ready to start talking. But we won the die rolls. We're gonna go first, and I'm also gonna check. Yes. What are we facing this wonderful multiplayer game? So this is the second game. We're facing Chromat. Mulligan to 7. You get a free mulligan in multiplayer when it's more than 2 players. So we're gonna mulligan this because that's not very good. And we are gonna keep this hand because that looks really good. We're facing Chromat, Fedalgrif. And okay, so it's a weird mix of things that we're facing. We're gonna keep this hand because we got Phaseless Looting, and that's a pretty good card to start off with. We got some lands. We have more land searching. We're also gonna draw a card, I believe. There we go. Okay. Yes. So we're gonna start by laying down the Colosseum so that we can play Phaseless Looting next turn. And look at all those beautiful full art lands in the beginning of the hand there. Looking great. So yeah, basically I was waiting for this game for like 25-30 minutes because it's early here in Europe. You know, it's not early anymore, but I guess people are coming home from the job. It's Friday. People are doing other things. So it took some time for this to trigger. But here we are, finally. I'm gonna hide everything so that you see the cards better. So he played a land. I'm just gonna F6 there. Turns as well. I didn't, apparently. There we go. So F6 in Magic the Gathering Online actually auto-skips everything that player will do. So you don't have to click OK on everything. The reason you want to click OK on everything is because you always have the option to answer with instants and stuff like that. But F6 takes care of that problem. And if you hear a weird loud noise in the background, that is because I'm making tea. So it's boiling water. And there we drew the mountain. So now that was really nice, actually. I think we do want to do Fateless Looting. Why not, right? Oh my lord. We got 2 big creatures to discard, and hopefully no one else will pick them up from the graveyard for us. So that would be horrible. Chromat is probably the biggest chance of doing that, right? I think. And this misses over here. I don't even know how to say that. I would just say Berit, because that's the last part of the name, and that's a very Scandinavian name. Oh, we're gonna draw some extra cards. Once again, our opponents help us with the drawing card things. Hopefully it won't be destroyed until it's our turn, though. I don't think anyone's gonna destroy it. Usually that card never gets destroyed, because you want to draw cards. But we'll see. Man, I really wanted my tea for this, but I will. So you wait for 20 minutes for it to trigger, and then you're like, might as well do some tea while waiting, and all of a sudden, 3 people joins the room, and yeah. Maybe they know each other. That would be... That is something that you had to take to like account when you play Magic the Gathering online, especially multiplayer, because the people that join in, they might be sitting on Skype talking to each other. And actually talking about killing you if they get the chance. Me and a friend does that, and we don't talk about killing a certain opponent, but if we are about to lose, we always try to help each other out so that we are the last two men standing. Unless he's really ahead, because then I won't. Oh my god, we have such... This is a really good hand for us, actually. Just trying to figure out which land do I want. Blue is probably the most important, in case we discard our hand for some reason. I think the island is the most important card, and then we're gonna play a creature. Play Burnished Heart, that lets us search for lands. 4 lands, not 4 lands. Oh, I didn't actually read this. I should have read that. Blah blah blah. Okay. Never mind then. I get a 1/1. Awesome. Yeah, so we can sacrifice this to search for 2 lands. for 3 mana. We have 2 good targets in our graveyard now as well. Sphinx of Udun, which is basically a Fact or Fiction on legs, and we have Testodon, which Terastodon, that gives us a chance to blow stuff up. And I am sorry if I pronounce certain card names in in a very Swedish way, but that happens because I am Swedish. Clearly. I'm not the one that has to click OK on that. I know it's not. Just gonna. I have a chat on the other screen here that you can't see. I'm gonna open it up a bit so I see what everyone is doing. The text chat actually tells you what people are targeting and stuff like that, so that you know what's going on. Especially if you F6, you might have missed something, or missed a target or something. Then you can read up on it and see what actually happened. Let's see. Yeah. So last turn we also had the option to play Magus, but our hand is good at the moment. We don't really need to draw and discard right now unless we see something that we draw like before we play it. Could also have done a Fateless Looting last turn, but once again, you kind of want to... I think this was a better play at the moment. I don't know. More lands, always nice. It's this guy's turn now, I think. You just F6 that. Even if you auto-skip a turn, like with F6, you can actually still block creatures if they attack you. So even if they play something with haste, you don't have to panic, you can still block it. That is one... Search your library for a card with the same converted mana cost as this card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Flash, at the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. Why? So he... okay. So I'm gonna draw 3 cards on my turn. I like it. I like it a lot. So it's our turn. I'm sorry if I got a bit quiet there. My phone is actually ringing, and I think it's my girlfriend calling that she is on her way home. Okay. So this is something that we want to revive, like, badly. That's really good. If we do this now, we don't have to do this now. We can do that as... on Blue Chronic's turn. So it looks like we have something good going on with our mana. Could also play a... We need to discard something though. Well, let's actually play this if we're not gonna play anything special this turn. Do that, and we're gonna end our turn and we're gonna discard... who do we want to attack? One there and one in... I keep that as a blocker, whatever. We're gonna discard Tyrant of Discord. And if we get to play that next turn, that will be a lot of fun. People are drawing a lot of cards though, and everyone has blue mana. So I'm not sure if that's good enough, or good for us if they are playing a lot of counterspells. I tried to F6, but it didn't happen. Let's see what he does. I just noticed that we have wasted the most time this game. That is embarrassing. So I always set the timer on multiplayer games to 25 minutes, or try to anyway, so that each player only has 25 minutes to think, all in all. And that means that you still have, like, what is it, 1 hour and 40 minutes play time, if everyone goes to 0 time. And when your time reaches 0, you actually lose the game. But we're not planning to do that this game. Just be sure to F6 a lot if you don't, you know, F6. If you don't have to do anything so that your timer doesn't go down. Heartbeat of Springs. Wow, now we have got a lot of mana as well. Is that being countered? No? Okay. So that means if we tap land for any mana, it will be doubled in that color, basically. So if we had a double mana land, we would get 4 mana. But we don't have that, so. Each player draws a card. You have no maximum hand size. Spellbook. Alright, so we have 2 reanimating. Oh wow, we can actually do a lot of damage next turn. Like a lot of damage. We can revive this and Terastodon and destroy things for a lot of players. No, I don't wanna F5 that turn. I actually wanna use this. Turn target permanent to, okay. Turn target permanent to target permanent you control to its owner's hand, okay. I read that not the way it was written at first. Question is, do we want to blow up this game? Oh, what's that? What's gonna happen? What is the 1 mana? If it's Soul Ring, I'm gonna be disappointed. I've seen so many players. Oh my god. Let's see what this is. Yeah. He did go for it. I mean, it's 2 mana. I get it. But I mean, come on. Okay. I'm just gonna do this because I can. Oh wait, I don't have to tap for that much mana. I'm gonna look for a swamp and a second mountain in case the first one gets destroyed. Yeah, okay. Now we can F6. Don't have any instant. Guess that's fine. So we want to ruin it for someone. The question is, who do we want to ruin it for? We're gonna draw a lot of cards. This game has been weird. They're giving us a lot of cards through these cards and mana. They're so friendly, these people. Yeah, I want to draw everything. Yes. Okay, so our land's gonna enter the battlefield tap now. That's kind of sad. And we have double mana, so we can do a lot of stuff. But this artifact, creatures, and lands played by your opponents enter the battlefield tapped. Sadly. So we could do this. We could take this. Then we could blow that up and a few other things up. There's nothing else I wanna... We gotta do it anyway. Counter spells. Nope. Okay. Shoot three target things. We want to blow that up. We want to blow... I wonder if we really want our opponents to draw this many cards. The mana is fine for now. Could just blow up lands, which is rude. But who cares? That and... that. I mean, everyone has double mana, so it's fine. That one's only red source. There we go. If you're destroying lands, you should always look for no fun. You should always look for the mana that they're lacking currently. And my opponent just said that it was no fun, but we're not here for it. Well, actually, this is a... this is actually a for fun game. So I'm sorry, but at the same time, I'm not very sorry. Because we're blowing things up. Seriously? My land? Yes, seriously, your land. I know it might blow this thing up now, but whatever. At this point, it's fine. Should we should have tapped out before that, I guess. Ah, man. People are actually discussing how they're gonna kill me now. And that's a $5 deck that does that. Creates that kind of hate, and I understand it. I would not be enjoying this either if I were them. But whatever. So we can play a tap land, we can play this. So if they kill something big for us, we can actually... I think I'm gonna keep my 1/1. Because I have a feeling they hate me. I don't know why. Gonna start Glaciers, don't need it right now, unless someone is gonna play Destroy All Basic Lands. And now this guy is complaining about not getting Heartbeat. We are quite ahead in lands, and we blew up Heartbeat, which means they don't get double mana. The only guy with like matching mana, it's not even matching mana, it's the guy with Soul Ring right now. But we wasted a lot of time on that turn. So we need to play faster from now on. Look how cool that card is when it's red and black. It's awesome. Oh man, we don't get to do that. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, it's that one. I'm not gonna search for land. For each opponent that searches a land, he gets to search another land. And I am very good with my lands. Tempting offer. It's not. Nope. I'm good. It is a basic land, right? Oh, it's a land card. Any land card. Oh, maybe I wanted that then. It's fine. Look at that forest. It's so shiny and big and John Aveny. Guess we're gonna F6. So he got himself a flash land, tap land, and the others got a basic land each. Interesting. So if you play this and then an opponent plays a heartbeat, or heartbeat, whatever the card gate is called, the thing that gives you double mana, you should definitely use it better than I did. I didn't feel a need to, but you should if you want to win. Then again, I'm just playing this to kind of show you what the deck can do, not to optimize my place on the deck. This is the one that I wanted to have mana open for, right? Yeah. So, place that for how much? Ah, it's gonna play for 4. God, these guys are playing the friendly cards, and I'm just blowing everything up. I am so rude. The horrible thing about Collective Voyage, though, is that if you can just trick your opponent to be like, let's search for lands, and then you blow them up, that's kind of hilarious. Man, my tea water's gonna be cold. An F6. Actually, no. I think I still get to search even though I don't pay, right? Wait, is 5? That's all our lands. Awesome. So we have no more basic lands in the deck, which is bad because we have some fetches. I guess we're just gonna play those fetches and have lands on the field, but that's actually not good either. We'll have them as discard fodder for other things. Okay, now we can F6, hopefully. I mean, no one seems to be a threat right now. Can you tap this? Just need to read this card for a second. No, you need haste to be able to use that. At the beginning let me read. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice Peacekeeper unless you pay 2. Creatures can't attack. Sorry, guys. Players skip their untap steps. Oh god. Okay, so that's fun. End the turn. Oh my god, really. 1 player left because this is not fun at all. Why on earth would you play that awful card? Oh my god. The schnapps. Okay. Well. I don't untap my lands. Okay. Let's see, we're gonna sacrifice this card to destroy his annoying cards later on. But right now I just need to figure out what to do. We need to play this land this turn. Oh, it won't untap. Oh, silly my face. Okay. Yeah. F6. You must discard until you have 7 cards. I will discard. I won't have that mana for some time. Now I need to sacrifice. I'm gonna sacrifice this. I'm gonna imprint that card. Man, I wish I played the right land that turn. That was silly. So stupid. Oh, that's lame. Holy jeebus, that's a boring deck. At least my deck blows things up and they can feel like I lost because things blew up. That's fun. Losing because I could not do anything. Could not do anything. And I actually couldn't do anything. That's not kind of fun. But hey, we were doing good until we didn't anymore. Just trying to think, if I'd play that land, if I draw another land, I mean, in 2 turns, I would be able to blow that shit up. But I will have to sacrifice 1 permanent. Nothing can attack though, I might as well F6. But he will be able to save it with this thing. Yeah. Holy jeebus. Yep. I guess this is better actually at the moment because he has so many stop when triggered or stop when targeted things. Yes. Okay. That's unfortunate. Got another phone call. Gonna have to answer that in a second. I probably will give this up, but I want to see if I can manage to do that thing. I almost discard. I'm gonna go get my phone. I'm sorry for the YouTube qualities of live calls. And sorry about that little jump cut we did there. Basically nothing happened. Anyway. We're gonna have to sacrifice things, and things is gonna happen, and we're gonna be lame and bored. Even though I think this is a lame deck, I still kinda wanna do it myself and be lame. Because winning and being lame is... well, it's fun for you, but it's not fun for anyone else. Oh, 1 life. Oh, okay. Well, he's tapping this, so we can't do shit. And he's gonna be able to tap... I should put that in my other deck. And he will be able to tap everything we put out now, so we can't really do anything. Yeah, we have lost, basically. Oh, we have lost, actually. Sacrifice 2 permanents. There we go. So what could I draw? I can't actually draw anything to get out of this. Well, I will just concede from here on out. We will just play it out, I guess, to see what he says for himself in his defense when we blame him for being boring. Thanks for watching this episode, and sadly it was not a very exciting match. We did good in the beginning though, still. I think we still got to see that the deck works, and it's not a horrible deck. But, I mean, a Broken Bananas combo deck will still win at this point. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you did, and then come back for more content. We will do more one-on-one videos and multiplayer videos on this deck. So take care. Have a great... I'm recording this on Friday, so have a great Friday. Take care. Bye-bye.